All right, so let's get into these things you guys sent us. All right, this is one Maul sent us. Let's see.
I did. I sent this.
Yes, in your DM.
Know that you have a true friend. There's a simple way to know if you got a true friend in your corner. Isabel Allende said it best. True friendship withstands time, distance, and silence. If you got these three things, you got a ride or die. Number one, a true friend is a friend for life. You both grow, evolve, hit different stages, but you still rock with each other through it all. It's not about always being on the same wave, it's about respecting each other's journey. Number two, you don't gotta be in the same place. Real friends, they support you, even from a distance. Maybe you move away, maybe they start chasing different dreams, and that's all good. You want them to win just as much as you want to win yourself. And number three, probably the most important one, you don't need to be talking every day. Sometimes you'll go weeks, months without chopping it up. But when you do, it's like you never missed a beat. That's how you know it's real. If you got people like that in your life, hold on to them. That's rare. Here's how.
I did not know that was that loud. I thought I turned it down. But so Maul, you sent that to us. What did you have any?
What you think about the quote? Did you agree with what he said?
It's tough for me because that sounds very, 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 very ideal. But like he said at the end, that is very rare. There's not I don't know many relationships that can last without there being some level of consistency in communication. There no business relationship can last, no actual marriage or boyfriend girlfriend relationship could last. So I don't see how we could apply that to friendship and still expect different results. I don't know. It seems to as far as what he said, I think it's accurate. I think those are people that you need to hold on to as much as you can because people do grow and grow in different ways. Like the only way to even if people grow up like meet each other at one instance in life and then 8 years down the line they're still in the same line of work or in the same circles, but what they are interested in those circles goes in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as there's no animosity or people the last conversation they have ended in an argument or some sort of tension, then cool, yeah, somebody could have a long lasting friendship with that. But at the same time, it's like I don't know many people that went separate ways as friends and they continue to keep communication or keep the friendship lasting, only talking seldomly. Because where's the friendship in that? It's just like you're associates at that point. So that's what I think.
Yeah, I don't really have any problem with what he said. I think the issue is when people. I feel like people have more so issue or a problem with letting people go, right? So there was a point in time when you could be friends, you could be Ace Boone Coons or whatever, and I don't think it's kind of like a relationship where, you know, you and your significant other y'all real tight, and then eventually, sometimes things happen where it breaks up, and I think that happens with friendships as well. That you're not always gonna be as cool with the person that you once were. Like sometimes people have friends from high school or and they're so friend oriented. My friends, my friends, my friends, and you're making your decisions based off your friends. But like 50 said, everybody has their own journey in life. So sometimes your journey, is gonna go take you and your family to a whole different direction, and it may not mean that you guys argued or something, or that it fell off on bad terms or anything. That you guys fell off on bad terms. It's just that you grow apart, and that's it. I mean, I've had people in my life that I was real cool with, growing up with. Shit, when I see them, it's still all love. It's not necessarily when I see them, it's still all love. It's not necessarily like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fuck with them or whatever, but it's not friend, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we once were. And I think sometimes you just gotta let people go, and that's fine.
Ma, what you think about what he said?
I agree with both of y'all and disagree at the same time. Because what y'all said was, like, absolutely true. Like, y'all changed my mind perspective on it a little bit. But at the same time, he said the true definition of a friend. You can do all that stuff and you still come back like ain't nothing happened. That's the true definition of a friend. That's what I got from it. I don't know if that's what y'all took from it too, but that's what I took from it. And
that's his definition, though, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
But he was saying that's the true definition of a friend to him. It's like, if y'all can go y'all separate ways, y'all can do other things and all that stuff. But when y'all come back, it ain't like ain't shit happen. It's like y'all just was like been friends all this time. And I understood where he come from because I got a homie like that. You feel me? Like, I've been that way where I took off and went to Florida. He was still up here, and he came to visit me. It ain't like nothing happened. Spent the night at my crib. We was sitting there chilling, talking like we once was back then. Went back home and came back to Chicago. I moved back here, came back, and like nothing happened. Like we wasn't separated for them 5, 6, 7 years or something like that. It ain't like nothing happened. And so that's why I can honestly say, like, I honestly believe in what, like he said. Like, to me, like, that is kind of a true definition of a friend. I'm not saying all your other friends are not true friends, but I'm saying that's like one of your ace boom coons. That's one of your homies. That's one of them ones that, like I always say, I only got, like, out of my friends right now, my true homies, my brothers, it's only one that met my mother. My mother been gone since 2004. That was only friend now I could call, like, y'all my brothers too. Like, y'all are my aces, y'all are my friends. But it's only one friend that, like, met my mother. Like, I take pride in that. Like, that's some shit that I told him one time too, because we was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I don't know what the fuck happened. But we was talking and we was going, I'm like, nigga, you the only nigga that know, like, in my friend group right now that I call my brother, like, you the only nigga that know my mother. Mm-hmm. And he say, no, nigga, that's Auntie Charlotte. That ain't just your mother, that's my auntie. Mm-hmm. So from what 50 said, like, I agree with it, like, wholeheartedly, like, because I understand it and I know exactly where he's coming from with it. I'm not saying y'all are wrong, and I'm not saying he's right, and I'm not saying, like, none of that. That's why I agree with all that. What, like, the same thing you said, like, you got to be communicating and all that stuff, which is true. You have to be communicating if you're going to have a friendship with somebody like that. Mm-hmm. And like Jerry Day said, sometimes you got to let know when to, like, if it was time to let that friend go, I would have knew it was time to let that friend, but it wasn't, because we were showing each other that we were true definition of friends. We're like, we really brothers for real. So I understand where both of y'all points come from, and like how you say, well, you got to let somebody go. Sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes you go separate ways for a reason. And all that. Yeah, this is 100% true. But you got to know the difference between that and the thing that 50's talking about too, I believe.
Is it a true definition of a friend, or is it just a different version of what friendship looks like?
Shit.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I think it's levels.
So I just,
I think it's levels to friendship.
Oh shit, that was a good one right there.
So
should have dropped the bomb after that shit.
Yeah, drop yourself a bomb.
Yeah, that was a good one right there, B.
I want to include it.
You gotta hit that one. Damn. That's a good one right there.
I think it's levels to friendship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just not, everybody isn't going, just because they're friends doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be top tier.
Remember we was talking about it the other day. Remember we said you have different type of friends for different type of things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so and
we got our prey warrior right here. I'm just playing. Go ahead. I'm just pushing.
But I'm just thinking of you know, like I always say, my brain works in reverse, right? So I told a story before where I was kicking it with my guys for, like, I don't know how many years, close to 5, 6 years or so, something like that. We were kicking it at least once a week. One person moved away, and then, as far as I know, everything just dissolved. Mm-hmm. There was no animosity in between us. I was the only person reaching out for a while, and then I just let it dissolve. But does that mean that they weren't my real friends, or that's just where the friendship?
But was they keeping the same energy you was keeping? Like, you was reaching out. Was they trying to reach out too? Was they at least trying? That's
Seldomly.
the thing. Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't be the only. It can't be one-sided. Even if you giving me, like I told you, remember, I can give you the 80, 90 or whatever percent. You got to give me something back though. I can't just be giving you all the whole 100 and you ain't giving me nothing back.
Yeah. I agree. 1,000% agree.
Like if you sitting up here texting, you trying to link up and ain't nobody trying to do shit, like come on, bro.
Yeah. I mean, some shit, like I said, some shit just run its course.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. I agree with that.
So, you know, I get the friends, you know, people move, you know, you move whatever. They can move across seas or whatever, and you go over there and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, I just think that, and I personally, you know, if I were to personalize it, I've seen it happen both ways.
Yeah.
So, and to me, it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
there's no hard, I'm not trying to keep a person around. It's cool.
It is what it is.
Right, and to that regard, right? So he said at the end, those are your real friends.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
so if your friendship with somebody is something that you run across this person, y'all talk at least once a week or multiple times a week, and then something happens to where your paths diverge and you stop talking, does that mean that whole time that they were your fake friend?
I don't believe that. Like you said, it was a version of friend. It's a different version.
That's what I mean. That's why I understand his sentiment, but I don't personally agree with the word real friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll change that word.
Real,
Okay.
real is just some shit that people just throw around. Like, oh, I'm a real nigga. Like the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree
Be
with
the fakest motherfucker on the block.
Yeah, I don't believe in nothing like real. Like when people say that shit, real. This is, you know, they was real for that time that you was with them.
Right,
You know?
and then the friendship just changed. They weren't my fake friends for 8 years straight.
So all these niggas that be shooting each other, you know what I mean, right? So they be backdooring. They think these is they real niggas. They think these is they real friends. Tell it's time to go to jail, right? Or it's time to
He did it.
Or y'all end up fucking on the same bride.
He did it.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how quick that real shit get.
He did it.
It's gonna get real.
That nigga had on felines. He had on all black felines. He did it.
Yeah, all that real shit. Fuck it.
Would you? Okay, so would you replace real with different? I'm a different nigga.
I'm a different nigga.
Yeah, I'm a different friend.
Nah, I mean, I think you just, you know, you take your friends. Your friends is your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just know, every good thing sometimes come to an end. Like, even if it's your friends. You know, even when you was in a relationship with somebody or
That's true.
or whatever it is, you know, that your favorite car or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit, like, nigga, you can't keep shit forever.
I've learned that, though. 'Cause,
So-
yeah. That shit changes.
Yeah.
Shit changes. Like, you could think, I'm going to be on this course for 7, 8 years. God show you now. This nigga, this your course for 2 months. You feel let this shit go.
Yeah.
Shit changes.
So, and that's cool.
And it's, perfectly fine. Like you said, it's perfectly fine. That's just life.
It might hurt. Like,
Yeah, it hurt.
I mean, because, like, if I were to personalize it, right? So I hit a friend. And, you know, we cool. When I see him, we cool.
When I see him, we cool.
Yeah, when I see him, we cool. But this is when I got married. And I
know this story all the time.
I told this before. And my man say, you know, I invited him to the wedding or whatever. And he says to me, yeah, my father's retirement party is that day. Now, this is somebody I've been, you know, knowing since I was like 11, 12. You say his father's retired. Nigga, I'm getting married.
I only do this once, and I'm
Right.
only doing this once. Ain't nobody else. You supposed to be a best man, nigga.
I mean, this is the same area. Your father don't, your grandfather don't live too far. I'm pretty sure whatever venue you can come, you can come to my shit,
can
then
do
go
both.
to his shit. Or you can do both. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody getting married.
He
You know
made
what
the
I'm
choice.
saying?
He made the choice for you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So then, I'm like, damn. You know, I was kind of hurt by that. I'm like,
I know
damn.
you cried.
Nah, I definitely didn't cry. Definitely didn't use up no cries for that.
Yeah, you cried.
Nah,
You was a
two
younger
of
nigga.
Mm-mm,
You
hell
cried.
no. But then it was a situation where he got married, right? And by this time, this could have been a year or two later. And I think something had happened where I changed my number. Not, you know, I had changed my number or whatever. And he like, we bumped into each other. He's like, yeah, you know, I got married. I was looking for you. Da-da-da-da.
No, you wasn't.
I'm like, bro, we got Facebook. At this time, we had Facebook. We got, you know where my mama stay. I know where your mama stay.
Hey, boy, that's
You know
different
what I'm
friendship
saying?
right there. Now, that's different.
Right?
That's different friendship. Too many people don't know where your mama stay
Right.
at, boy.
You
It's
know,
different.
You know, my mom's, you could have, you know, knocked on the door, right? Some shit like that. And then
Could have slid that bitch in the mailbox.
in the mailbox or whatever. Like, all right, so that's strike 2. So then
Straight to-
you know, it was really after the first strike. It was really like, you know,
It was
what I'm
over with,
saying?
but I was trying to give him up for the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm
like,
trying.
damn, nigga didn't invite me to his wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you know, this is recent too. So I happened to see him walking, and I pulled over. I was always excited to see my homie, so I pulled over, and you know, I acknowledged him. I know he was doing work, but I acknowledged him. You can kind of tell. It was like,
You
I don't know
irritated a little bit.
I don't know if I caught him off guard or whatever, but it was just kind of like it wasn't the same energy that I had. You know what I mean? So, you know, I kind of cut it short, and, you know, I got back in my car. I kept rolling, doing my thing. And then I get a call from him, like later, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we always had the same number. I had the same number damn near 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a call from him some months later, and it was something pertaining to my mother's house, right? So this nigga's calling me about my mama crib. You know what I'm saying? It was just, to me, it was just like, nigga, I've been knowing you for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? 25 years, and you calling me about my mama crib. So I just was like, you know, I'm like, that's not friendship right there. Like, you know, keep.
You know what I think that was? And I think I told you this. I don't know. I think you were more his friend than he was more of yours.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh. Because I don't know. I can tell y'all, we're gonna tell him some story time shit, right? So we go out to the cigar lounge, and when I knew y'all was coming to my wedding, but did y'all know that y'all was gonna be in it?
I didn't know at all.
Yeah, nigga, I knew I was gonna be there again. It's me, nigga. It's every day. What are you talking about? How can't you have a nigga like me in the wedding? You know what I'm saying? No. But you know what? I either way, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was coming to the wedding.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was obliged that obviously you let me in. You know what I'm saying? You felt that closer. Shit, not just me, but us, right?
No, Spaces say I knew Jerry Day was gonna be in it.
Yeah,
but I didn't know about me.
I didn't know about me at all.
I knew I was gonna be there.
Mm.
Oh, so you didn't know you was gonna be there?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna be there. I didn't know I was gonna be in it.
Okay. And Jerry Day was like, nigga, I was waiting on you to give me this thing. I knew I was gonna do it, but I was just waiting. I was just trying to see when you was gonna tell me and whatnot like that. But that is like what I'm trying to get to. What Jerry Day saying is, we both are friends. We both gonna have like embarrassing moments with each other or whatnot like that, because that's something y'all could have talked about him. Like, instead of him just saying, I'm going, like, oh, bro, that's the same day I'm going to my grandfather's retirement party. Nigga, you could have wore the same suit you wore at my wedding to that nigga to retirement party.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to come to my venue or whatever like that. You could have came, watched me jump the broom, gave me a pound and stuff like, bro, I got to get out of here. You know I love you. Congratulations or whatever. And then you could have shot off. But at least you was there. You put forth effort. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that, like I say, I think you are more of a friend to him than he was of you. Just my thing.
You know, that actually, man, this is actually going to, okay, so I was having a conversation with someone, right? And they are an aspiring actress, right? Now, she knows some specific information. I don't want to say too much. She knows some specific information about her best friend, and she wants to be there for her best friend. But at the same time, she has a personal engagement that's specific to her that could catapult her career in acting. What would you guys think about it being in that predicament?
What's the times?
What do you mean?
What's the times? What's the time is
it's
her friends, and what's the time of her engagement right there? Where's she going?
different locations. It's I think the thing with her friend is maybe in Cali, and what she has for herself is in Vegas, I think.
Okay, we got to have a conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
Yeah, that's
And
just a short
that's
conversation.
what I was trying to tell her.
That's all this is, a conversation.
Hey, you know I love to come. You know I got
Yeah.
this thing over here that I'm trying to.
And
get
guess what
off
I'm
the
going to do?
ground.
Go to your
Yeah,
thing.
go
I'm
to your
still
thing.
going to be here. Go to your thing. Go choose you. You ain't got to choose me. Go choose you. Go do what you need to do for your. Right now, when you get this job, I expect a good ass gift. I'm not gonna lie about that one. I'm not one of them ones like I'm not gift oriented, but I would jokingly say this shit. You know, when that first big check comes, you know you got to give me a good gift, right? Now go do your thing and go get the job.
Facts.
It ain't like a gender reveal, is it?
No.
She ain't coming to my gender reveal.
Yeah, but yeah. You go. That's them texting right now. But you go do your thing. That's when you have conversations, even if it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what it is. These my two dogs. I don't give a fuck what goes on. What I tell you, I'm telling. I don't care. I'm telling. Cause we not finna be bumping heads over something. We could have just had a decent conversation. It don't even take 2 minutes. Sometimes them shits be 30 to 40 second conversation that could have eliminated all this shit, all the confusion, real quickly. Yeah. If you felt the way, say you felt the way. It's okay. We all human. The Experience, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing.
I love my brother, man.
Why you sitting in popcorn?
Because this is just what he do.
Be Humble said Steelers pulled out the victory. LOL.
Oh, they did? Russell ain't play like shit. He said, I'm Gucci. That's what's up, DX. You at work today?
He said, you ain't put me in the game, coach. But yeah, those are my general thoughts, man. It's just, when it comes down to macro things, like what 50 Cent was talking about, and people's lives going in different directions, if you lose communication with that person and y'all don't talk anymore, then that doesn't mean to me that either one person or the next was fake. Mm-hmm. Was a fake friend because he used the word real. I take words literally.
We know.
So I just think the relationship went in a different direction. That's all.
True.
It might have, like Jay Everyday said, the friendship might have just run its course.
Yeah, and things like that run its course. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not friends with everybody I used to go to high school. I only got one friend from high school. That's Damo. Y'all met that nigga, the one who always asking questions. Y'all know. His face is finna do a nice impression right now. Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but guess what?
Yeah. So I see you got the chain on.
Yeah.
With the ring.
Yeah.
What kind of metal you think that's made out of, bro?
Well, the chain is whatever my wife bought it was. I don't know. And the ring is, I done went through about 2-3 rings. So
you think they did a hot compress before they pressed it down? And
I don't know how they made this.
Yeah. Nigga, look, we gotta go sit down now. You sitting up here talking, we gotta go sit down. Talk all them questions for later. We gotta go sit down. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only friend that I got from high school right there. That's the only one. Now, am I saying that we all into it from the people I went to high school? No, I went to my little reunion in August. It's no beef amongst none of them. But the one I hang out with, the one that can, if he need my car, can borrow it. The one that can, hey, I need to go run to your crib. Here go my keys. That's the one. That's the only one. It ain't too many of them you got laying around here. Like, I don't think it's too many people that you still hang around from high school with.
No. Just, shit, I guess one.
See?
Facts.
That's my homie Rob. I got my other homie, but I don't really see him at all. Like,
yeah. So yeah, it's just one maybe, What does that?
Oh, he said F them MFers. Okay, that's what it is. F them MFers.
Okay.
OG, you had my brain twisted. Like, what? What are you trying to say?
What's going on, though, OG?
What's up, OG? Appreciate you for being here.
What's going on, OG?
Appreciate you guys for kicking it with us. Damn, man, that was a good conversation right there.
That was good, man. That little fake 50 voice. That ain't 50.